For the land of the...
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all... Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Higgins, and it's Ertl in at the point guard position. Clark, I'm assuming all the coaches in the NBA have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments, Kevin.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Passes to Hanga. From 11 feet away, that shot no good. Paul, right side. The putback. Here's Princesses. Paul, right side. Out to the right wing. Goes up again, and that's off the glass and in. Paul's got 5 now.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
To the inside, Davies. Hanga passes to Davies. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5, 11 feet away, misses off the right iron. Hanga passes to Mirotic. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Princesses. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Outside Mirotic. The shot off that time. Some solid D from Paul. Out to the wing. Pulls up from the corner and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He has 7.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Ertl. Pass to Mirotic. Here's Ertl. Shot clock at 5. The feed to Davies. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
To the left side wing. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Yeah, the defender all over us.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line, number 27. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Delaney. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Rochester. To the right side. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. .131 left here in the first quarter. Here's Delaney. The pass to Tomic. Back to Delaney. And it's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Papanikolaou. Claver grabs the miss. Here's Delaney. No points in the game yet for him. That one falls.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Baldwin. Down low. Stolen. Here's Claver. Second chance shot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Rebounded by Papanikolaou. In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. So the wing on the left. Here's Rochester. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Yep, that one goes.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Puts up a 3. They get it again.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
1 quarter in the book. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Delaney, no good. Delaney's gone 1 of 4 so far. Papanikolaou dishes to Ellis. To the middle. It's intercepted. And they're pushing it up. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
I think 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Ertl, the pass to Mirotic, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Mirotic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. That shot, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Here's Ribas. Passes it to her, and it's Abrinas in the corner. It seems the guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And he makes that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Davies, the pass to Mirotic. Here's Ertel. Just 5 on the clock. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Mikes, the pass to Princesses. Here's Paul. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got 9 points.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Higgins' shot is off.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
1:11 left in the first half. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. 54 seconds left in the first half. Here's Rochester. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Tomic, he's checked in for Higgins. 43 seconds left here in the second. Lets it go. Rebounded by Ellis. Shooting 41% for the game. Here's Rochester. Right wing. Over in the corner, Ellis. Lock at 6. Here's Baldwin. It's tipped. They retain possession. Back to Ellis. A second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Delaney. Out to the right wing. The good-looking shot from the wing. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Once again, team dancers.
And he hits the first of 3. Second free throw, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
It's the 2K Sports.
The visitors with the ball. The lead is 2. Mirotic, the pass to Higgins. Here's Ertel, defended by Paul. And it's denied. Here's Bikes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. We've got Mirotic, and it's Higgins at the 2. And rebounded by Davies, being about 42% so far. Higgins passes to Ertel. Here's Davies. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Inside, and he gets the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Ertel, the pass to Higgins. Here's Davies. Pass to Higgins. That's tipped. Shot clock at 3. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Paul.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Ertel. And rebounded by Bikes.
Ugh, ugly start. Second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Mirotic nails the baby hook. Mirotic has got his second bucket tonight.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
The pass to Princesses. It's deflected. All right, Clark, game is on the line. One free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great name. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the paint, here's Paul. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Paul's got 11 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Higgins' shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Ribas. Picked him clean. And here's the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Higgins passes to Mirotic. Here's Ribas, defended by Paul. Here's Higgins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Mirotic. Higgins, that's good.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
.11 left here in the third quarter. Wide open. Davies grabs the miss. Davies has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trying to find Mirotic, gets it to him. Here's Ribas. And Tomic kicks to Delaney. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Sinks the 15-footer.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Here's Tomic. He's guarded by Ellis. Doesn't go that time. Here's Baldwin. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Baldwin's got his first points in this one. And so it's the home team with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Rochester. Up again. Clanks the putback jam. And 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Delaney. Here's Tomic.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half. If they want to somehow win this game, the offense has gone stagnant.
Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Papanikolaou. Back to Ellis. It's tipped. Fast break. Here they come. Makes it off the glass.
And you talk about clutch plays. I mean, defensively and offensively. And we saw it right there.
Here's Rochester. The dish to Ellis. A baseline J. The shot will not fall. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Baldwin. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Bikes. And a miss there off the inbound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Hanga passes to Delaney. Here's Tomic to tie it up. He lays it in. It's a tie ball game.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
You know, that's not a great matchup, guys. He forced it against outstanding defense.
They get it back. Here's Claver. It's good from long range.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Pass to Tomic. From about 19 feet, Claver. Got a piece of it. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Printezes. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Gun just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, number of 9. In the corner, it's Delaney. Shoots from 14. Count it. Delaney's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Passes it to Printezes. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. the pass to Tomic. Count the basket. At 36% on the night, they've got to step it up offensively. Here's Bikes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he does get the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus. Just make the simple play.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Mirotic to the inside.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. Bikes the pass to Paul. Good! And now they trail by just 4. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Delaney. Pass to Davies. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Delaney.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Bikes kicks to Paul. The 3. Higgins grabs the board. No one near him. Delaney no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so the road team.
Puck pickups. Upper and lower body fluidity. And goaltend. benefits to the stick, resulting in puck pickups, upper and lower body fluidity, and goaltend.
The starting group for the visitors. And it's Rodriguez in at the point. What do you think it's like for a team coming into a new season with a new head coach?
You know what's fascinating to me is each individual organization, Kevin, seems to have their own vernacular, their own verbiage to describe their system. So with a new coach, number one, he's putting in a system. Number two, the guys are trying to familiarize themselves with his language. Not only the X's and O's, but how does he communicate it?
And yeah, right, that's a good point. The delivery of the message is sometimes as important as has the X's and O's.
No doubt.
It's deflected. Paul surveying the floor. From outside, off the mark. Down low, here's Rodriguez. It's tipped, and it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Bikes. Off with the layup. Crawford up top, defended by Paul. Pulls up. Crawford's shot is good. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Bikes, the pass to Princesses. Here's Crawford. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Princesses. One's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Inside. The shot, no good.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Bikes. And nothing has fallen for him right now. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Udetis, defended by Paul, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Princesses, and the call on the shot. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
From past the arc. But they get it back. Tarzuski. A fader. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Rochester. Here's Princesses. Good. Nice job down low. And there's a minute 45 left in the first. Out to Brooks. Kept alive. Another shot. And it's good on the way up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Stolen away. Pass to Nedovic. The layup off target.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Princesses passes to Ellis. Here's Rochester. Off target from three-point range. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Baldwin. Ellis outside. Goes back up. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Being well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Nedovic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 5. He doesn't hit that one.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Tarzewski sinks it from just inside the baseline. Here's Rochesky. They get a hand on it. Here's Papanikolaou. No good with the triple. Being just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Lays it up off the glass.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Rochesky. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenge.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Offline with the baseline jumper. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert into traffic.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. To the middle. Fader on the way. Here's Scola. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. Scola hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And stolen by Scola. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Milutinov. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Being a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Gudetis. Sinks the three-pointer. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to Paul. To the paint. Here's Milutinov. 4 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Swiped it away. Here's the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Scola with the block. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Defended by Paul. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's Crawford on the wing. Defended by Paul. To the middle. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Kicks it to Bikes. Paul outside. Beyond the arc. Scola with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Crawford outside. Dishes it to Scola. Up top, Rodriguez. A shot from the top of the key. He buries it.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Inside, Milutinov. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Rodriguez outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Baldwin. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That'll do it for... Runaway. Being at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. And it's Scola in at the power forward. Rodriguez passes to Mitsa. Back to Rodriguez. And the layup's good off the glass. Rodriguez has got 8 points.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Six to shoot. Here's Bikes. That one goes. Count it. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Crawford, no luck. Being 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. And Paul gets it to go in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
In the corner, it's Crawford. No good on the triple. Guarded by Scola to the inside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 6 points for him.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Rodriguez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention 2 guys who I think could be considered combo guards who can play 1 or 2, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But 2 of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, 2 names to keep an eye on.
Deflects the pass. Shoots from the baseline. Doesn't go for him. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Udeti. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Brintezes off target at the rim. Rodriguez goes in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Fires, high post, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the three-pointer. Rodriguez has got 13.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Udeti. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. To the paint. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Tarczewski. Shot clock at 6. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. He's got 6.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one comes. Both teams will make substitutions. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Nedovic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's good for 2. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Not everything fell for him in that first half. And now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Here's Baldwin, and he gets it to go. Baldwin's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Nedovic. Brooks right side. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's the home team looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Crawford looking over the floor. Nedovic, the 18-footer is right on the mark. Nedovic has got his first bucket in this one.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Crawford with the steal. And here comes the break. Drops in the layup for two.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Nedovic. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Out left to the wing. Russ, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom three teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. Down low, Ellis. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good, Ellis. And Ellis drops them both. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Nedovic. Here's Mitsov. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Here's Baldwin, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Passes it to Nedovic. Sykes takes it off the glass. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Milutinov. The shot missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Inside. Kicks it out to Paul. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Fires the three. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got his fourth rebound in this one. Sykes, defended by Paul. Here's Nedovic. He was all alone on that one. Nedovic has got 7 points for the quarter.
getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Scola. And that one, good.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. You think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
The shot from the low post is good.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Rochester. Clock at 6. Baseline J on the way. A shot by Papanikolaou, no good. Poked away. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in.
Puck pickups. Upper and lower body fluidity. And goaltend. Puck pickups. Upper and lower body fluidity. And goaltend.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Mirotic, and it's Hanga in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Scola in at the 4-man position. Here's Higgins, guarded by Crawford. To the middle. And the layup falls. In the new season, Chris, every team wants that fast start, but when you really think about it, how important is that in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it depends on where you are. Like, let's think about Houston last year with the injuries. You don't want to get to a slow start where you're fighting for home court advantage. So it's very important. And usually veteran teams know that first 2-3 weeks of the season is when you can sneak teams. And if you're a younger team and you understand that, wait a minute, it's all about attention to detail, focus, and playing hard, you can get some pretty nice upsets early, because for young teams, once the scout report comes out and teams hone in on you, it might be a little bit more of a difficult
Look
season
out.
as the days go ahead. Yeah, watch out.
Rodriguez outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Here's Hurdle. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Misses in close.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Higgins, that's good. And here is Rodriguez. And foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Good on both. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Hurdle. Right side, Mirotic. From 13 feet, it goes down. Mirotic has got his second basket of the night.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Basket counts. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Rodriguez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rodriguez has got 9.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Hurdle, and he banks in the layup.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Rodriguez goes in. Higgins grabs the board. Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Here's Hanga. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Rodriguez. 9 points in the game so far. Gudetis buries it down low. 1:21 left to play here in the first. Here's Ertel, guarded by Scola. Here's Ertel. 6 points for him. Here's Mirotic. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ertel. Taken away by Rodriguez. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. Here's Tomic. Pass to Higgins. From past the arc, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Crawford looking over the floor. Rodriguez outside. That's tipped. Pass to Higgins. The second effort. The pass to Tomic. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Yeah, no, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensive work.
Pass to Crawford. Here's Rodriguez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And he makes both free throws. And so it's the visiting team with their leads. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Baseline try. That one, no good. It has been sensational. 75% for the game. Down low. Back to Delaney. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Delaney's got his first basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Sykes. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Delaney. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating the whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going forward.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the shot goes in. Delaney's got 8.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's Nedovic. Got a hand on it. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Misses from close range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And Brooks gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Delaney. And the three off target. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Stolen. Here's Ribas. Over to the left wing. Puts it up from 15. Offensive rebound. Davies. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Davies. Both good from the line that time. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. .112 left in the second quarter. Good on the bucket.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Ertel. He's got 6. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Tomic has got his second bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Scola at the elbow. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. 34 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Ertel. Inside, Davies. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. .16 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Ertel, the pass to Mirotic, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. There's the feed to Davies. Pass to Abrinas. With 1 on the clock. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the visiting team holding on to an 8-point lead. At 44%, pretty reasonable. We've got Higgins, and it's Ertel in at the point. Passes to Rodriguez. To the middle, Gudetis. And it's blocked. Here's Higgins. Count that bucket. Higgins has got 7 points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Rodriguez, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here's Ertel. He has 6. To the wing right side. Higgins passes to Davies. Crawford with the steal. Rodriguez right side. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Higgins passes to Davies. Here's Higgins.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kicks it to Scola. And rebounded by Davies. Davies has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hanga. Crawford with the rebound. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Higgins. 7 points in the game. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Well, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Delaney, the pass to Tomic. From 20 feet out. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Being 41% for the game. Down low. And Scola with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Delaney. That shot off. Excellent D there for Scola. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. 13 feet away. They get the rebound. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Nedovic misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Ribas. And he converts the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Tarczewski, and that one drops.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Delaney. And Nedovic pulls it down.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Can't get it to fall. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Claver. Brooks covering. And Claver kicks to Tomic. The pass to Delaney. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Claver goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
For the 3. Claver grabs the miss.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Drills it from outside.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Offline from the top of the key. Banked in off the glass. He has 5. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Knocked loose. And so it's the visiting team, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
We've got Mirotic, and it's Davies in at the 5, home in the paint. Sykes. The long distance 3 is buried.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Tries from 16. That shot misses.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Thing has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Count it, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Covered by Mirotic. Takes it from 10. Count that one. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Ertel. Pass to Davies. Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Hurdle, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Sykes. Yep, it counts. Here's Ertel. Dishes to Davies. Passes it to Ertel. Just 5 on the clock. No good on that one. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. To the paint. It's tipped. And they're moving it up. Hanga passes to Higgins. And the pass to Hanga. Trying to get open is Mirotic. From down in the low post, it goes. 1:57 left in the fourth. Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more, but I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball? He and Horford right now, oh, man, two of my favorite passes in the game.
Here's Higgins. A three-pointer off the mark. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. This one for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, wow, such a smooth shooter from distance. They'll be tighter up on him next time, I bet.
Here's Delaney. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Udaitis. Davies grabs the miss. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Higgins passes to Delaney. Outside Mirotic. Takes the 13-footer. Delaney no good. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Crawford. Here's Ribas. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
It's Crawford on the wing. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems.
puck pickups, upper and lower body fluid, and goaltending. Puck pickups, upper and lower body fluid, and goaltending.
Coming right up,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is it. Opening day. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Mirotic, and it's Ertl in at the point guard. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA. Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. That talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
Yeah, what's their chemistry? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Davies grabs the miss. Here's Higgins, defended by Paul. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Here's Higgins. No good with the triple. And now just over a minute played here in the first. From outside the arc, sinks it, and the shot from Bikes.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Higgins' shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Passes it to Princesses. To the inside. Pushing it up. Ertl, the pass to Higgins. To the wing on the left. Knocks it loose. Clock at 6. Hits it from three-point range.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Bikes. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8 from the baseline. It's rebounded by Paul.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Higgins passes to Ertl. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the shot goes in.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Pass to Kleber. From beyond the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Rochester. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And just about an even 40% to start. Here's Tomic. Nice move. That one doesn't drop. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Papanicolaou's got his second basket of the night.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Down low. Ellis, that's good.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Ertel. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
To the left side wing. Here's Rochestie. Out left to the wing. Pass to Papanicolaou. Here's Baldwin. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So it's a tie. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. The baseline J off the mark. There's the pass to Abrinas. From the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Papanicolaou. Unloads from 13. Good as the jump shot falls. Papanicolaou's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Delaney, the pass to Tomic. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And there it is for him. Papanicolaou's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
To the middle. Inside. It's deflected, and they get it back. Clock at 2. Another shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And 43% from the floor. Here's Tomic. They get it back. A second chance effort. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter. Shooting 40%. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so he hits both. Here's Ribas. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Davies. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Davies has got 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Davies. Here's Ribas. That's tipped. Here's Paul. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Ribas. Second chance shot. Here's Davies. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Kicks to Paul. Fires from deep. No good on that one. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Dishes to Claver. Over to the wing. Here's Ribas, defended by Paul. From outside, off the mark. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Plays it up and banks it in.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Thing is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. So both teams making some changes here. Passes it to Claver. 11 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Ellis outside. It's blocked. They recover it, and they're able to recover. 4 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Davies grabs the miss. Davies has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Higgins passes to Delaney. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll take.
It's the 2K.
At 50% in a decent groove. We've got Higgins, and it's Ertl in at the 1 spot. Paul outside. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. And at 36% on the night, they've got to step it up offensively. Ertl, the pass to Handel. So the wing on the left. And Paul launches it from deep. But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. And too long on the shot.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Ertl, the pass to Davies. To the right side. For the lead. And he lays it up and in. Davies has got 12 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ball stolen. We want to talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. Do you ever think that's going to happen?
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, there could be something that goes away soon.
He gets it in there.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Here's Ertl, intercepted. Here's the break. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The dish to Mirotic. Pass to Ertl. Over to the left wing. Abrinas, the offensive rebound. And Mirotic kicks to Abrinas. Five to shoot. The tray. No good there. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The drive by Paul, and he uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Rochesky. And there's the pass to Princesses. Pulls it up. Mirotic grabs the miss. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Rochesky. Pass to Baldwin. Ellis right side. Shot clock at 5. Off target on the 15-footer. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And a missed layup.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Passes it to Baldwin. Kicks it out to Ellis. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Delaney. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The game now all time.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Baldwin. The 3. No good. Shot missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Right wing. Here's Here's Delaney. For the lead. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Claver. Here's the floater. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 9.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Delaney. Here's Tomic. And it goes down 2 points. Tomic has got 4 points this quarter.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier.
The third quarter comes to a close. The home team leading by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And it's Claver in at the 4 slot.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
No good on the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Hanga passes to Davies. Here's Delaney. To the paint. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Being 43% for the game. Inside. Here's Bikes. And the ball ends up out of bounds. No keep possession. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Hits the three-point bomb.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
And the wing jumper offline.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
That one goes in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Hurdle down low. Mirotic passes to Hurdle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Princesses. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
To the middle. Pulls up. And that one swishes right in. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
They now take the lead.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
The pass to Davies. Mirotic, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Back to Bikes, and there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Lays it up off the glass. Bikes has got 6 here in this quarter.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Higgins passes to Mirotic. Banked in off the glass.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Higgins. Back to Mirotic. To the inside. Davies, the pass to Ertl. Feeds to Davies. And that one hits back iron.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
It falls!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Ertl. Davies, the pass to Mirotic. Poke loose. It counts.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery, Kevin, on time, on target.
Ertl, the pass to Davies. It's deflected. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. And rebounded by Davies. Here's Hanga. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
body fluid, and goaltending. puck pickups, upper and lower body fluid, and goaltending.
And it's Meatsoff and it's small forward. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win that championship.
Here's Bikes.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. Rodriguez in the post. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And it's blocked. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Scola. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Bikes, no good. Gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. They blow the whistle, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Paul. Will it go?
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Gudetis. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Crawford passes to Meatsoff. Missed inside.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Paul. No good from outside. It's an 8-point differential. And that one is good.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Scola, no luck. Ikes in the corner. A 3-ball. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. To Meatsoff. Inside, Gudetis. Can't get it to fall. Paul with the ball to the middle. Shooting foul, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Got a piece of it. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Nedovic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Passes to Bikes. Takes the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The away team up by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Just 5 to shoot. Tarczewski, offensive rebound. Here's Nedovic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint, Brooks. And it's blocked. Tarczewski, and finally they hit one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
There's the pass to Baldwin. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Rochester. And another shot. Pass to Papanikolaou. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Here's Nedovic. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Vinny, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you're seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Sykes, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And he banks in the layup.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Gudetis off on the layup.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Rodriguez outside. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Connects. The jumper drops. Rodriguez has got 8 points. 1:30 left to play in the first half. To the right side.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Paul looking around. Here's Princesses. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Nedovic, buries it from three-point range. Nedovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Back to Bikes. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
It's Crawford with the drive. The shot that time not on target.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Good on the shot. Pikes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Paul with the steal. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. He nails it, and we're tied up. Paul's got his second bucket.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nedovic. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach after. Second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
That shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Here's Bikes. 7 points in the game. Here's Milutinov. He can't get that one to fall. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Crawford outside. Gudaitis. And a missed layup.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Bikes. From 20 feet out. You can't hit that time.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Mitsov, defended by Paul. Pass to Scola. Picked away. All by himself. Here's Rochesky. Finished off the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The feed to Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Here's Rochesky. The emphasis on freedom of movement, less grabbing and holding on the perimeter, Steve, has made some players almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, James Harden, because he likes to be physical, and it's how can you not guard him without being physical in return. Steph Curry, because he gets an opening shoot shot. Lillard, Kyrie, Devin Booker, Giannis, Kevin Durant for sure. It's hard to guard these guys because they're so good on the offensive end.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Baldwin. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Brooks.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
39% from the floor. At their best. Here's Baldwin. Dishes it to Papanikolaou. Here's Baldwin. And the jumper is on the mark.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Here's the dish to Nedovic. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
1:20 left in the third. Down low, Paul with the steal. Here's Papanikolaou, throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
The shot's good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Paul kicks to Baldwin. Six on the shot clock. Now here's Paul. T right on him. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They get it back. No good on the shot. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The away team, they lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Crawford at the 2-guard spot. Out to the right wing. Ball against Crawford. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Being at 51%. Really solid. Back to Rodriguez. It's Crawford on the wing. The shot, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Rodriguez. Another shot. Udaitis outside for Rodriguez. Tries it again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. To the left wing. Here's Rochester, guarded by Crawford. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's just being out of sync. And at the worst time, costly.
Gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Sykes. And rebounded by Bikes.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
To tie it up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
At the line, number 27.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Crawford outside. Unable to get that one.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Excellent D there for Scola. Being at a decent 44% clip here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Mitov passes to Crawford. 5 on the clock. And that's good off the glass that time.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Mikes has gone just 2 for 8 from the field, right there at 25%. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Defended by Paul. Just 4 to shoot. A reverse. Stoa. To take the lead. Knocks down the 3-ball.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so is good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Back to Bikes. Makes it off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Fires for 3. No good. Gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. From the low block. That one's not going to go. And here's Crawford. Lets it go from 11. Count.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Bikes. To the inside. Ball outside. That's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right between the eyes.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Pass to Mitsa. To the wing right side. Sykes. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Here's Bikes. It falls!
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Guys, what's your take?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. We've got Ellis, Baldwin out there with Paul, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the 3 spot. Udaitis, he's guarded by Ellis. Here's Nedovic. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer, good.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Here's Baldwin. His 3-pointers off the mark. Ellis against Scola. To the middle. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Uses the glass to finish the layup. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Rodriguez outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in? And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now. Look at that killer instinct.
On the pass to Baldwin. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. And they pick up 2.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Now here's Rodriguez. Defense right on him. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Bikes. For 3. No good that time.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Launches a 3. A nice shot by Rodriguez. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
Bikes, the best of princesses. Back to Bikes. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. Crawford outside. Rodriguez passes to Mitchell. Back to Rodriguez. 5 to shoot. Pass to Crawford. Scola with it. Inside. Tries from 10. The putback. Can't get the putback. From downtown. Nails the triple. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they had some... And in the locker room, now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Scola in at the 4-man position. We've got Mirotic, and it's Davies in at center. Just a minute ago, you and I were talking about the challenges these players face early on in a new season.
Yeah, you know, timing is usually not quite 100%. Chemistry continues to be something you're trying to work out. Usually you're pretty healthy in the early part of the season, but as the season goes on now, you've got familiarity and comfort with each other, but sometimes the injuries pile up.
And Clark, establishing those routines you'll use throughout the regular year, correct?
That's important because it is a long season, as you well know.
Here's Ertel, Mirotic, and Scola with the block. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. Rodriguez with it. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Ertel. That's tipped, but they recover it. Here's Davies. And Rodriguez pulls it down. Mitov passes to Rodriguez. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Davies, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Ertel. Pass to Hanga. Here's Ertel. 5 on the clock. Inside. Mirotic. It's tipped. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pull up Jay. And the basket by Scola. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Higgins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Nailed from three-point land. Rodriguez has got 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Rodriguez. He has 7. Scola, no luck. Hanga passes to Ertel. Here's Higgins to the inside. Wide open look. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gudaitis passes it to Mitsov. Outside for Rodriguez. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Mirotic the pass to Davies. Outside Scola. Rodriguez outside. From the high post. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Higgins. The pass to Ertl. Here's Higgins. Scola with the rebound.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Lets it go with a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the first quarter, and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Delaney. Tomic, and he lays it straight in.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Sykes. And that one is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Tarczewski, it's deflected. An even 3-on-3 break. It's Delaney atop the key. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journeys.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
Off target from three-point range. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Nedovic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Delaney. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Claver. Here's Tomic. Pass to Delaney. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here they come. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Brooks. Pass to Nedovic. Clavert grabs the miss.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Delaney no good. Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there is always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Here's Clavert, and at last they get one to fall.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down low. Goes back up. Now the dish to Brooks. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. To the middle. Clavert grabs the miss. Clavert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Delaney. And it's off from three-point range. And so that's the end of the first half. The away team leading by 14. Trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. We've got Higgins. And it's Ertl in at the 1. Bucket is good. And only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And it's Rodriguez in at the point. Passes it to Handgun. Here's Higgins. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Clock at 4. The pass to Handgun, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got Mirotic, and it's Hanga in at the small forward. Here's Rodriguez. Mirotic grabs the miss. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
And it's Crawford at the 2 spot. Pass to Higgins. Clock at 6. Mirotic passes to Higgins. Off target from outside. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. We've got Higgins, and it's Ertl in at the point guard position.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Crawford at the shooting guard. Drops in the breakaway layup. Rodriguez has got 12.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
To the paint. Here's Davies. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Up top, Rodriguez. He's got 12. He gets that one.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Hurdle, the pass to Mirotic. Tries it from 19. The shot misses.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Scola. Mirotic grabs the miss.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Hurdle lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Rodriguez right side. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Crawford. Rodriguez outside. Both teams will make substitution.
That's his first personal foul.
1:57 left to play here in the third. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes. But understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Out to the wing, Gudaitis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Out to the right wing. The visitors on defense. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. It's picked off. And they're running. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first free throw is good. Good on both. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Passes to Tomic. Six on the shot clock. Here's Abrinas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Abrinas has got his second bucket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the visiting team in very good shape with. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
And just 31% in the game. Here's Delaney. Stolen by Brooks. Tarczewski. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The visitors with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And the first one drops. Clark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
Goes up on the wing, and that one drops for him. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Delaney. Now the pass to Abrinas. Back to Delaney. From the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Tarczewski. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And it's in there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Rodriguez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about it, market size, nightlife for some guys is important. Business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles. Season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
From beyond the arc and then some. Rodriguez has got 4 points now in the quarter. Feeds it to Davies. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Rodriguez. Davies grabs the miss. Davies has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Higgins. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rodriguez outside. Three-pointer. Mirajic grabs the miss. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Davies. Here's Higgins. Davies with the bucket.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rodriguez. They get it again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mirajic gets the bucket.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Rodriguez passes to Crawford. Back to Rodriguez. Just 5 to shoot.
Good D.
Down low and stolen by Mirajic. Inside, here's Hanga, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. So it's the visitors now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They swipe it. Ribas. It's good. 7 seconds left in the game. Here's Rodriguez. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.